gonna write another book. When I get my two children's books published, I'm gonna start on another book. I'm gonna start writing it. And you know what I'm gonna write about? My mother and father. You know what? My mother called me a few minutes ago, and my mother in she talks in I won't say in spurts, maybe in spurts, because her gifts scare her. But when my mama want to talk to me, I can hear her. And my mother just told me, she was telling me bits and pieces. But I always tell people I'm like my dad. My mother has gifts too. My mom just called me and it just sent a chill down my spine. She told me about my sissy that passed away, right? And she told me how they are, what form they come in. So I know. And she talked to me about my gifts. And I said, why don't you tell me that? She hid it. And I told my baby sissy that I wasn't crazy. I said, you know who? My dad and my mom had these gifts. I say, Mom, do you know who I am? Yes. I said, you know who you gave birth to? I said, why you let me go these years thinking I was crazy? I can't talk to anybody. She said, Shay, you won't be able to talk to anybody because they're going to think you're crazy. Yes. Hey, Tyrone. Man, I swear to God, I feel like crying. I said, I channeled the Bible. She said, I know. She tells me she's not going to tell she's not going to ever admit it. I said, why would you let me go through something like my mom? I have to research it. If anybody knows if an earth angel comes from a mother and a father with gifts, they must have been earth angels. She tells me everything she sees in all the years. She says that's why I changed my life because I used to see angels and I used to see the dead. They used to come to me all the time. Why would you let me suffer like that? She didn't want me to be like that. So I had to find my own way. And I told her, sometimes I cry